10 Best Remedies for Treating Varicose Veins. Varicose veins are one of the most common circulatory problems around, which affect primarily women, although several men suffer from them too. Speaking in broad terms, varicose veins are dilated veins that prevent proper blood circulation and result in visible bulging. Even though their origins reside in poor circulatory system functioning, there are several different causes that could unleash them, as well as solutions. That's why we are going to tell you about 10 remedies for treating varicose veins. The most common are obesity, being sedentary or lack of mobility, standing for long periods of time, using contraceptives, family history, smoking, hypertension, high cholesterol or thrombosis problems. It's important that you pay attention to the first signs because if not, very serious complications could arise. For example, this could seriously affect certain parts of the body in some cases, particularly the lower areas, which could even lead to amputation. Of course, there are different recommendations that prevent their appearance. But if you already have them, we are going to give you a few very effective remedies for treating varicose veins. In spite of what a lot of people think, they can be very helpful, especially if done accordingly. 1. Garlic. This is one of the most beneficial natural products for fighting varicose veins. Thanks to its properties, garlic helps reduce varicose vein inflammation and improve circulation. Experts recommend consuming it either in your daily diet, normally how everyone else does, or applying it as a cream, made with minced garlic cloves and a bit of alcohol. This remedy should be applied 4 times a week on the affected areas. 2. Aloe vera. Aloe vera properties are very effective for varicose veins, as well as for other conditions and all sorts of other illnesses. In this case, we recommend applying it as a compress to the affected areas. It's best to use them at night and let them set until the following morning. It is very important to use hot aloe vera because the plant acts better this way. 3. Apple cider vinegar. This product is also very effective against varicose veins. It is easy to apply also. All you need to do is moisten a clean cloth or towel with a bit of apple cider vinegar, and then place it over your varicose veins. You should leave the cloth on for a few minutes. Or you can also give yourself gentle massages, moving from down low, upwards. One important piece of information is that you should not apply pressure to the affected areas. 4. Common vinegar, carrot, and aloe cream. Another very effective option is to prepare a cream out of aloe, vinegar, preferably apple cider vinegar, and carrots. As said before, the 2 first options can be used in other ways. To make the cream, place all ingredients in a food processor. If you don't have one, you can also use a blender. Once the ingredients are in the processor, blend until creating rather thick paste. Apply this cream to your varicose veins and let it set for 30 minutes. Rinse with cold water once you remove it. 5. Immersion baths. This is a very simple remedy that can be used every day. It can also be very helpful for the feet, because afterwards they will feel well rested, relaxed, fresh, and if they're swollen, the swelling may even go down. Immersion baths should be done in a tub with water, sea salt, and 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. Submerge your legs for 20 minutes while occasionally massaging your legs. 6. Green clay ointment. This remedy consists of preparing an ointment or a paste from the green clay, mixing it with a bit of water. Of course, you shouldn't use a lot of water because otherwise the ointment consistency won't be right. Once ready, apply to the affected areas, preferably at night, letting it dry. Afterwards, wash everything off with a bit of warm water and neutral soap. 7. Leafy solution. This remedy requires a little bit more preparation. However, it is very effective, making it worth it. It consists of boiling 2 liters of water and then adding a handful of mint, a handful of chamomile leaves, and 1 more handful of laurel. Let steep in the solution for 5 minutes, and then apply. Submerge your feet in a tub or basin, after mixing the solution with a pinch of sodium bicarbonate. It is important that we mention that this remedy could cause urticaria in some people, which is why caution should be used with it. 8. Chili pepper. As incredible as it may seem, spice or chili peppers have properties that help decongest veins and improve blood circulation. That's why specialists recommend eating small amounts of this product. There are several different options that you can use. For example, for individuals that aren't used to eating chili, they could consume pepper that, truthfully, is a sweeter type of pepper, rather than being so spicy. 9. Chestnut bark tea. This remedy consists of boiling 50 grams of Indian chestnut bark in 1 liter of water for about 10 minutes. After that time you will have to strain the tea and drink it immediately. Because of its properties, Indian chestnut is perfect for good circulation and reducing the swelling in varicose veins. 10. Essential oils. These are great for reducing inflammation in varicose veins and for promoting good circulation. It's best to use them to give yourself massages over the affected areas. For example, it's best to start at your feet and ankles and slowly move upwards to the thighs. These massages should be gentle, from bottom to top, in a circular fashion. They should be done primarily at night, so that the essential oils can act better while you sleep.